Okay, so let's look at how to display our search result using lazy column. In Compose, lazy column is equivalent to recycler view. The keyword here is lazy. If you search and it returned 1,000 results, a regular column would try to create all 1,000 UI element at once, and this will cause the application to crash. A lazy column is much more efficient. It only creates and renders the items that are currently visible on the screen, recycling them as the user scrolls up or down. This ensures our app remains smooth and performant. Even with huge number of result, we are able to manage our application without making it crash. So in simple, if I have to go through the code here, so what you see on the top is lazy column. This is the start, which starts a vertically scrolling list. It is lazy because it is only rendering the required items currently visible on the screen, which is very efficient for managing long lists. Then you see the modifier equal to modifier dot fill max size. This makes the list expand to fill all available screen space. This is the use of this particular line of code. The next line, if you see, is vertical arrangement equal to arrangement dot spaced by 8.dp. This adds 8 dp of vertical space between each item in the list, more like formatting. Then you have items equal to results, and results, and then arrow. This is a loop. For every result in your list of search, it will create the UI defined inside the brackets. Next, you have column. This creates a vertical container for the content of a single list item. The title and the file path is considered as a single list item here. Then you have dot fill max width. This makes the item's container stretch to the full width of the screen. Then you have dot clickable. This makes the entire item tappable. So the single item that we had defined in the column, or if you remember in items equal to results, that is being made clickable here. So when you click on the output, the the code inside the bracket runs and you are able to open the file. So open file, this is the action performed on click. It calls a function to open the file corresponding to the specific search result. And if you remember, this open file is based on the code which was given 2 sessions before, where we discussed how it uses Android's inbuilt feature to open the file. Then you have dot padding, again vertical padding of 8.dp. So add some empty space above and below the content inside the item. Then you have text equal to result dot title. So displays the title of the search result. And then you have text equal to result dot URI string. So it will give the URL or the URI of the file. And then you have the horizontal divider. This draws a thin horizontal line at the bottom of the item to visually separate it from the next item. So I hope this clarifies the whole code. In next, we are going to learn about connecting the UI to the logical layer. Okay, so we have come to the most important concept in this model, which is how to connect our UI to the application's brain, which is main view model. The main view model, which contains the view model, exposes its data using a special type called state flow. In our UI, we use the collect as state function to listen to this flow. This creates a subscription. So whenever a new data in the view model is generated, or the data changes, the state changes. For example, when the search results are ready, the state flow emits the new list. Now collect as state in the UI will receive this new data or the change and trigger a automatic recomposition using compose to redraw the lazy column, which is our display function. This clean one-way data flow from the view model to the UI is the core of this architecture and is what makes our app robust. Now we are going to do a small code change as a lab exercise in the next slide.